Build a Boat for Treasure has a Halloween update. Alright! Woohoo! I am so thrilled about this. I was really looking forward to this thing. This is awesome. So these houses here, you can just walk up to them. You step on the mat there, and it knocks on the door, and you can hear the audio. If I've got the audio turned on, you can hear that. And it opens the door, and you either tricked or treat. And you either get a piece of candy, or you get drug in and killed. And this is candy. Yay! I got yellow candy. So all the candies are in the game. And the Dragon Harpoon is available for purchase with Robux. You can get the pumpkins and the candles there. Let's see, I'm going to turn on daylight because that kind of drives me nuts being in the dark. It adds some weird shadows and stuff. So this is my my vehicle from last week. It has a little jack-o'-lantern face on it there. It turned out pretty good. It's definitely a treasure running kind of thing, and it's a blast. And yeah, it drives right up the walls too. I show all about this in the previous video. So check that out if you're interested. So today I'm going to, let's clear everything here. I'm going to build a miniature version of that thing. And it's not going to have all of the bells and whistles. It's going to have a little bit. Simple is what I'm going for. Quick to load, and I'll end up making a whole bunch of them. And that'll be kind of neat, because then I can use that to, like, you know, people can drive them to the treasure with me and stuff. We can race with them and stuff like that. So I'm doing that block there. That's a 12 long and 2 by 2 by 12. And I'm going ahead and I put another one. Whoops, select the wrong thing there. Do that too. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to grab this, and this is the block that's going to hold the counterweight. So just scaling that down till it almost hits the dirt. And then I'm going to put titanium on that. So let's see, there we go. I'm going to try to get like 100 titanium on this thing, because that's probably going to be a decent counterweight. Let's see, let's just clone that inside of itself. I'm just going to clone it out and back a couple of times. So right now I'm at 41. Let's do it again. And then let's just grab it one more time, and that'll put me above 100. There's no particular reason to have any kind of magic number there. I just kind of figured that's probably about right, just from doing it a few times. Gonna rotate the regular wheels and put them into place right there on the corners. I'm using all front wheels. I guess I'm gonna rotate that one. Kind of a big duh. Okay. And then I'm going to place a chair. I'm going to use the regular driver's seat, and I'm going to put it right behind the center. Yeah, because I'm going to have the pumpkin sitting right in front of me, like in my lap there. And that'll be, let's see, rotate that around. I guess I'll have to move that back, I guess, a notch. Probably too far. Let's see what that looks like if I can get up in there. Yeah, I'm going to move that down. I'm going to make it look like the pumpkin's going to come right out of my nose. Yep, that's pretty much right. Right out in the middle of my face. I just think it's funny. I did a little preview of this earlier, trying to figure out how to get the pumpkin on there. That's, I like that. Oh, that was cute. So, and I want the, if you click on it, the face shows up, so I want to make sure the face is on the front, so that I can, turn that on, and it looks cool. Okay, so right now I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna take these two pieces. Let's see. I'm gonna move the pumpkin up. Let's move it up like 10, just to kind of get it up out of the way there. And then I'm going to grab this piece, I'm going to clone it up the same amount. And now I'm going to work on the decoration for this guy. So I'm going to go to 0.25 and I'll do something like that. And then I'm going to bring this out. Got to get it out to where the wheels can connect to it. Let's see. Let's do like that. So that's like 3 wide. I'm just going to shrink this thing back in here a little bit. Try to make it even. Good enough. And I'm going to use, let's use like buttons or something. Pistons work. Buttons are good. Let's see. No, if I use the button, it's going to try to like grab onto everything that I ever put on here. So we'll just use pistons instead. And does that look like the right spot? I think it does. It's okay. And let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. And I'm going to unbind these things right now while I'm at it, while I'm thinking about it. There we go. They don't need to be binded. They do need to be a different color though. Let's make those black. Cool. And then let's just grab, I'm just going to grab this gold block here and I'm going to do a clone. And then let's clone it again. Okay, so now I have 3 of those pieces inside this one. Let's do one more. So I got an idea here. So I'm going to scale all of those things. Let's see this. Let's do this over, and then one over that way, and then one forward, and then one back. Now we can see all the pieces that I got in there. Okay, and these 2 pieces here, I'm going to bring them over and leave a little gap there. And then this piece, I'm going to center it like so. Okay, and then center this one too. Just centering them on the pistons there. And this is just going to be like the axle, you know. And then probably just need to scale. Let's see, let's get the pumpkin out of the way, because he doesn't really need to be there right now for this. I just need to do some scaling here, and it'd just be easier without him in the way. Okay. Scale those guys back. And then I'm going to clone this, both of those, and put them back in, and then I'm going to move them out like so. Oh, I didn't move this one back in yet. Let's see. Let's do that. Okay, that looks better. And then this one can do like that, and this one can do like so. Alright, awesome. That looks good. Let me put that down. So I've already got it positioned like that. Now I'm going to move the pumpkin and the chair. I'm going to try to move it down here to the water level. So let's go to 0.5 and just scooch it down like that. That looks pretty good. That'll be at the water level. It's right underneath these wheels. So there you can see kind of where that's going to be. I think that's good. Alright, cool. And let's see, what else next? Protection blocks. Yeah, let's add protection blocks. So we've got some new stages for the Halloween event, and they can be challenging. They can be challenging whether you got protection or not, so good to have it. Okay, gonna go 4x4 there, and then this thing's gonna be huge. I'm gonna make this really stupidly long, like so. I want to add a block down here on the ground, and putting it on the ground is important because it makes sure that it shrinks in the right orientation. And I can explain that later. I'll explain it in other videos, but essentially it makes this protection block go thinner this direction instead of thinner this direction when it starts taking damage. And that's important because you want it to kind of maintain its size, so it can go ahead and clear everything out in front of you. So this is a 2 wide, and then I'm just going to change my scale there to 2 and make sure I encompass the wheels to protect the wheels for sure, and go out just a little farther than that. Okay, so they're even. This thing's centered. Generally, I have just a kind of a urge to make everything nice and centered and neat as much as possible, so that tends to help. Okay, so I'm going to invisible and collision off all of this stuff, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab that and clone it out. I'm going to use an adjustment of 8 there. I'm just going to clone a whole bunch of these slabs. This This is so exciting to be able to have a Halloween thing to mess with. Just the stages, and oh, the cauldron's back. So there's a cauldron right in the middle of the map. I love having something to drive around. I love the a little extra challenge, you know. It's not like a lot of extra challenge, but it is something different. So that makes me happy. And let's just do a couple more here. There's really no recipe for how much is out here either. Just want to make sure that your the block that supports them makes it to the end. So I could even do another one on there, and it would be, you know, right. But I didn't exactly measure the stick, so who knows? That's good enough. Okay, gotta get all the way back here now. What else do I need to do? I think that's about good there. Let's do select everything, and I'm gonna just raise the wheel torque 1 notch there and put it on the orange level. And then I'm gonna flip these back wheels over. So these are front tires, and if you have the front tires, you can get 4-wheel steering by flipping these back ones upside down like that. Even with the regular driver's seat, without doing any custom binding or anything, just flip those wheels over, and then they'll steer, you know, turn in the opposite direction. So that's what I want. Okay, and let's see. Select all of that, and I want to have everything be collision off except for the wheels. So I'm just going to select everything except for the wheels and collision off, and then I want to select just the thing. Let's see, I want to select everything again, and I think this, let's see, I guess I just got to select the pieces I want to be invisible. So that's what I'm doing here. So select all your pieces you want invisible, all the counterweight, this bar, and invisible. Cool, that's what we got. Alright, awesome. Save that and reload it. Alright, sweet. It's got a quick reloading time, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to drop it and try it. Okay, I got turning there, turning there. Yeah, that looks good. So, speed looks good. Let's see if we can go to the treasure. Oh boy, this is so much fun. Probably gonna die. So, as you notice, there's not a lot of meat here. This is not a lot of like titanium or, you know, obsidian or gold or anything really protecting me. I'm just sort of sitting out in the open, and the pumpkin's not a whole lot of defense. So there's a new stage there, Halloween stage. There's the paint stage just loading. You guys ever notice that when the paint stage loads, there's a piece of a brush that falls off? I think it's off of this side. And that piece of brush falls off of there every time. It's yellow, it's round, it's like a cylinder, and it rolls down the river very slowly. It can't take any damage. Oh, and you want to slow down for this stage, because the protection blocks will help you, but if you get underneath these things when they fall down on top of you, then they wipe you out. And I don't know if I can make it through this without getting slimed. Oh boy, it's getting a little wobbly. Okay, and I gotta try to avoid some of these things because I'm right down here at the water's edge, and I'll take damage. My seat will take damage from those beaker things. Oh, ketchup and mustard trying to catch me. Alright, cool. Do I have enough protection to grind my way through this? Oh, I think we're gonna make it. It's looking good. Alright, cool. I'm curious what the protection blocks look like here at this point. Let's do everything visible and see what that looks like. Oh, it still looks good. I need an anti-tip mechanism on here. In other words, a stick. I haven't got that yet, but I'll have to put that on there. So basically for that, you just put a plastic bar up in the air above your head there, and put a little block on top of it. You make the bar collision off, and you put the block collision on, so that when you tip over, it hits that block and then it flips you back. But every other time, you can walk right through the bar that's holding it up there with collision off, and it's just fine. Thank you guys for watching my video. I love this game. Please join me sometime, and I look forward to seeing you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy Halloween season. Good luck getting some candy. Don't get caught by the hand. I'm just kidding. I don't think you can get away from it. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.